All right, the heater channels are installed. Everything lined up really nice. I had to get new pan bolts because the original ones were completely rusted out. That looks pretty cool. We're gonna get this body on the chassis. All right, guys, we put it back on the dolly so we can move it around. I need to get that bumper off, the windshield, the glass, the doors. We're gonna make it as light as possible so we can lift it up and put it on the chassis. Let's do it. Let's get this bumper off. Work smarter, not harder, they say. Yeah, a little easier. All right, bumper is off. Wasn't too bad. Definitely helps to have the drill. It's kind of tight in there, and these were a little rusted in. Bumper's a little rough, but it matches the rest of the car. All right, cool. That just took off, I don't know, 25 pounds or so. Yeah, we got a little rust in here, guys. We're gonna need to fix that. I wanna get all this stuff out of here because we are gonna clean up really good in here and put rust converter. Let's just go ahead and get this stuff out of here. Let's get that key switch out of there. There it goes. I gotta get a key made for it. Wolfsburg West also sells new keys, key switch, and matching door handles if you need them. Let's get that windshield out of there. There was a date on here. It's hard to say, but I think it's 78 last registered. it's a little rusty. Oh, we might have to get some new ones. Look at that rust. Ooh. Let's get this windshield out. It's in bad shape, guys. It's pretty bad. Looks like it's even got a BB shot or something in here. The rubber is completely gone. Dry rotted. This thing's probably just gonna pop right out. You can even see where this trim here had a big chunk taken out of it for somehow. Hard as a rock. Like a rock. All right, that wasn't too bad. I mean, the seal is completely dry rotted. It's bad. Like a rock. Can't even cut it. It's just too hard. So, let's see how bad the damage is under here. Here we go. Well, there is some pitting there. There's a couple holes, but not as bad as I thought it'd be. Not too bad. All right, that's not too bad. I mean, it's got some issues, but man, we can just clean that up. Maybe put a couple little patches here. Or, yeah, not nearly as bad as the rear. Whew. All right, cool. So we'll be able to clean that up and put a new seal in there, new windshield. Yeah, this is not too bad. All right, we'll run over this with the wire wheel, get it all cleaned up. All right, let's pop out these rear windows. Quarter windows, whatever these are called, pop out windows. Normally they would pop out, but I think they're dry rotted. Let's find out. We've got Phillips head here, 3 of them. There's something going on here. More Phillips heads. And then maybe that'll pop out if we get all those off. think it's loose. There it is. Crispy seals. Real crispy. Got this seal too that goes around it. It's kind of like an inner trim seal. Not too bad here. Not too bad. No rust holes there. That's great. It's a little thin there, but nothing like this. All right, let's get this piece out. Let's get that mirror out of there. All right, I think we got enough stuff off now. Let's see if we can get this lifted up and lowered on the chassis. right. Sitting on there pretty good. These are the upper and lower mounts, cushions from Wolfsburg West. All right, check it out, man. Look at that. It looks cool back on the chassis. It looks cool without the fenders on it too, the bumpers, or not the bumpers, but the fenders. It's pretty cool. We got a long ways to go, a lot to do, but I just wanted to test fit the body onto the chassis with the new heater channels attached to the chassis. So that gives us a really good reference point in a lot of different places to check. You can get a good look of the chassis and the heater channels and the body. You can see the gaps in the front where we need to replace the metal. All that was rusted out, or it had to be cut out because of the heater channels. All right, guys, let's keep going. I'm gonna build a dolly for this real quick. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. We're gonna use a square tubing, some wheels, weld them on there, and they're gonna attach to the rear and to the front. That way, when we pull the body back off, we can move it around and we'll have lots of access to underneath. Let's do it. All right, the body is back off. Let's see if we can get this stand finished. I'm gonna fit the rear sections real quick. Hopefully these fit on like I'm thinking. Basically just gonna go right here. Hopefully this works. Probably have to build a cross member. All right, guys, we got the body up. We got the two stands in the back. Temporarily, it's kind of just floating here. And I got these little stands here, just holding it in place, not really sitting on it, just so it's not moving around. It's really being supported right now by the hoist. And the body's real light. It's got everything's off of it, basically. So we need to make the front piece. We're just making a little dolly so we can move it around and work underneath it and get it up off the ground. That way we can work around all underneath and have a little bit of height there that we can work with. Okay, we got that piece bolted in. And that gives us our support from this side to this side. We're gonna go down from here about 17 and a half, another piece to go across about 18 inches or so, and then we'll have a piece going all the way across the back, a support bar, a couple casters here. Should be good. Woo, all right. We're getting there. Doesn't look too bad. Not too bad. Let's see if it'll hold its own weight. Oh yeah, those rear ones definitely need support. All right guys, I think we're on the right track. We're getting there. I'm happy, I'm really happy with that front piece. I think that's gonna be good. And then what we're gonna do is take this support bar and run from the front to the back and also go across the back here to give these some support, and then we should be good, hopefully. Stand by. Once we get those two, we'll just run across like this, I think. Let's just cut it for me too. Woo, we're getting there. Let's set it down, see how it feels. All right, let's get that brace from the back to the front and we should be good. I think that'll work. Let's try it. Just gonna tack it on real quick. All right, I think we got it. Let's take the harness all the way off, close the doors, close the trunk, and see how it rolls. All right, let's try it. Everything's tight. It's up a little high. Probably could have. It's all right. We can adjust it later. Not right now. All right, moment of truth. Hey, it works, I think. I think the wheels are kind of crappy, but it works. rolling around. All right, guys, there it is. It's working. I don't think it's perfect, but it definitely works. It's working for what I needed to do, which was basically be able to get it up off the ground, because that other dolly was, you know, the wood all the way around was exactly where we need to work. So I needed to free up all this space here so that we could get to it and be able to move the thing around and get it up off the ground. So I think this serves the purpose. It feels like it's pretty solid. And now we can move the body around. It's up off the ground enough to where I can crawl underneath it pretty easy. So the plan is right now is clean up all the metal on the inside, get this wire wheel, cut out any remaining rust that we need to get rid of, and clean everything and put rust preventer on it, like Osfo or something like that, and kill all the rust that's inside, clean everything up really good, and get ready to install the heater channels. That's the plan. And while we're doing that, we might work on some other stuff like the bumper bracket, the quarter panels, and stuff like that. But first, before we start on that, I do want to get all this stuff cleaned up, and that's going to take a little time. So before we put in the luggage tray area back in, we got to get all this down to bare metal, clean it with Osfo rust killer, put epoxy primer on it, and we got to cut out that old rusty metal and fix that, replace that. So that's going to take some time. But I think before we even get to that, replacing that, because I'm trying to buy this piece right here, there's actually a few that you can, there's some people that have cut this out. They've cut up cars and they have this section available. So I might buy this section, or I might just try to fix this up myself. This part's actually pretty good in here too. So if we could figure out a way to make this piece and come up into here and make this and clean all this up really good, so we could get the windshield in there, and then we could maybe cut this out and put in some pieces. I don't know yet. We'll have to dig into that. It's going to be quite a bit of work, but that's my main focus, is just getting this thing cleaned up so we can get the heater channels on it, so we can get the metal work done, so we can get the luggage tray and get everything on the inside done, so we can put it back on the body and get all the chassis stuff done. It's a lot. But I feel like we're making some pretty good progress. All right, guys, now that we have it on the stand and we can access all of the body pretty easy now, I want to start cleaning up some of the rusty metal where we're going to need to do some work. Around the window seal here, I want to hit it with the wire wheel. It is in there. It's like a rock. And it's a lot worse than I thought. Although I should have expected it. But yeah, it's in there. It's hard to get out. That Kind of helps loosen everything up. Yeah. Come on. You can see it is completely gone here. That little rail is just disintegrated. And you can kind of see here where there's still a little bit left. This is what it should look like. But it is just rusty like the rest of the car. There was just little bits hanging on, but once you hit it with the wire wheel, it kind of just disintegrates. Maybe we'll get that strip. You can replace this whole strip, that metal strip. But that's the least of our worries. We got a lot more to worry about. A lot more. Well, guys, we got a lot to do, But we're getting there. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one.